think it's on. Okay. Hey there guys, it's me, Emily, your American Muggle-born school friend, class of 2011. So a lot of you have been sending me owls asking me about certain Muggle things, which I think is totally cool. It's so awesome that more people are getting into Muggle culture. However, 5 owls a day is a little much. Just saying, guys. So I thought it would be easier if I made this video so I could explain some of the answers like a little clearer instead of having to write out 5 different letters to all of you. The first thing I'm going to start with is really weird. You wanted to know about rubber ducks? Rubber ducks. Muggles use them in their bathtubs usually as sort of like a bath toy, you know, something to keep you company while you're in there. You know, if you're having a stressful moment, like, that can be really calming. Just like totally mellows you out. Basically how this works, it's full of air. So it floats in the bathtub, and then it has this hole in the bottom, so when you squeeze it, the air comes out, and when you let go, the air comes back in. That's why it makes the squeaky noise. So here's some history on rubber ducks. They were first made around the 19th century. Early ones were made out of hard rubber, so they weren't all squishy like this. They were like ready to take you out. In the 1940s, when a sculptor made like this really big rubber duck, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, rubber ducks are so cool, and he ended up selling like 50 million mini versions of his giant rubber duck. And so, you know, they're pretty popular. And then to get even more popular, there was this character from Sesame Street. Sesame Street is a TV show. TV is kind of like what you're watching right now, except it's on all day and it's not in the computer. Okay, I guess I'm gonna add TV and computer to the list. It's kind of like the show in Diagon Alley that does Tales of Beetle the Bard. Instead of puppets, it's Muppets, which is going on the list. Basically puppets, but they're not. There was this character on the show named Ernie who loved his rubber duck, and he's always talking about his rubber duck and bath time and his rubber duck. And rubber ducks got really popular with children because they're like, oh, well, my favorite character Ernie loves rubber ducks, so I love rubber ducks. So they got pretty popular around then, and then they've just kind of stuck around as like a novelty bath item. Basically it. I think I've covered everything about rubber ducks. I don't think you should have any more questions. Next week, I'll be covering a different topic. I have a long list of things to cover. If you have any suggestions, you guys can send me an owl, or if you want to save time and money, go right down below and comment on what you want to see me do next week. Also, if you don't want to have an owl delivered to you with the link to this video, I suggest pressing the subscribe button down below. Well, that's all I got, so I guess I'll see you next week.